Hello, agus fáil se chuig Millennium Sessions 2024. Here at the Millennium Theatre at TUS, we have a wide-ranging programme of singers, musicians and dancers for your entertainment, representing traditions from all over the world. So sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
There's a great deal of work involved. Realistically, our students have to go out firstly and source a selection of artists to work with, even though the audience will experience a performance from that artist. So there is an awful lot of work involved with this, but of course the results kind of speak for themselves, realistically.
These artists met first while busking on the streets of Cork City. Roll the clocks forward and they're here today to perform their brand new track, Mistakes. It is with my pleasure to introduce to you David James Murphy and Ryan Parsons.
Mistakes are what we're made for. Just read it in the paper. And if I sleep before you, just know that I adored you. What is it we came for anyway? So calm your mind and know your worth, 'cause when we're blasting off this earth, I'll come to hold you. What is it we wanted? To leave it all behind, by memories of maybe, of high lives and babies. I'm sitting somewhere lonely in the dark. So calm your mind and know your worth, 'cause when we're blasting off this earth, I'll come to hold you. What is it we're staying for? And suffering every day for, like something in a movie. I pretend that you don't move. Why is it I'm hiding from myself? So calm your mind and know your worth, 'cause when we're blasting off this earth, I'll come to hold you. I'll come to hold you.
What we do is we get the interns or / students to get involved in the whole setup, from setting up the gear on the stage as well as getting the line check and sound check all ready to go. What the students do is we assign a roster, and for my role is mostly just focused on managerial. So it's entirely on the students to decide the roles between them. For each team, there's a main engineer, an A1 and an A2, and the A1 would be responsible for pretty much checking the monitors as well as the main recording. So they have two roles. They'll have an A2 beside them as a recording engineer to make sure the recording is clean and everything's working okay there. And we have an A3 then doing a redundancy recording front to house as well. That is completely on them. It's purely a managerial from our perspective. I'm supervising the equipment really. And yeah, rostering is mainly my hardest job.
All the way from Waterford, singing her new single, Strip Away, please welcome EJ May.
You put your best foot forward, wanna show me all you have to offer, but I'm tired of putting on an act. I think honesty is the best way to make an impact. Can we strip it right back? Put down our defenses. Can we strip away all our false pretenses? Can we strip it right back? Put down our defenses. Can we strip away all our false pretenses? Oh, 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 oh. And I know it takes courage to be brave, to find the words to say what you mean to say, but you've been holding back from me lately. Is what I want really so wrong? Been feeling guilty just thinking about moving on. Can we strip it right back? Put down our defenses. Can we strip away all our false pretenses? Can we strip it right back? Put down our defenses. Can we strip away all our false pretenses? Dancing in the rain, you know just where to find me. In a multi-story car park, I'll be dancing on the rooftop, dancing in the rain, straight out of a movie scene. Oh, 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 oh. Can we strip it right back? Put down our defenses. Can we strip away all our false pretenses? Can we strip it right back? Put down our defenses. Can we strip away all our false pretenses?
As a crew member of Film Cell, there's a lot that we have to do to put this program together. It's a 4-camera shoot, so we have one camera getting close up on like the singer and the other on the guitarist. We have a wide shot, but then we have the track, which is a 2-man job, which gets a nice dolly of the stage going across. And then we have about 7 acts to do, so we all rotate. We all get a chance to do each role, so you get to like do all of the cameras, all the directing, editing. It's a nice way to just develop our skills throughout the program.
I'm delighted to introduce the magnetic, the enigmatic, the man from God knows where. It's Mr. Tuán ó Baoill.
I woke early, saw you rising with the spoke softly. You had soothed me with your tongue in the air. Mishrra an teirdre is an anum. Mishrra an spirit a hagen foot. May hain an grad on teir shul. May hain an grad the who. Your touch, it's so familiar. I felt it before. Moments like this I remember. You called me a storm. Mishrra an teirdre is an anum. Mishrra an spirit a hagen foot. May hain an grad on teir shul. May hain an grad the who. An grad the who. An grad the who. An grad the who.
As a member of the music production technology team, I would be doing different roles from week to week. So when it was my artist team's week, my role was to be their manager. So I was kind of just dealing with all different parts of it and just working with them and being a liaison kind of and setting them up for the week. And then other weeks I'd just be helping other teams. Mostly I'd be up by front of house, but everybody has their own roles. Front of house, they do the redundancy recording. Behind me here, they do the recording for the music videos and they do monitors. And then the rest of us kind of set up the stage. Other people are doing lights and then there's people on cameras and all that, so yeah.
Performing a traditional Guttuk dance piece called Malkauns Tarana, please let yourself be captivated by Kavya and Udita Mishrra. That's it for part 1. We have another 3 acts coming at you in part 2, so we will see you then.
So the programme that we offer here is the Creative Broadcast and Film Production programme. We offer 2 options for prospective students. So we have a 3-year level 7 ordinary degree option, and then we have a 4-year level 8 honours degree option. It's very much a people-led industry, making yourself seen, introducing yourself, networking, and making the most of those opportunities as they arise.
This course is very practical heavy, which is great because I'm a very hands-on person. I like doing a lot of practical work, but there still is there's a few lectures, but you need them to at least learn your basic skills before you go into the field and do your practical work. And then during your practical work, that's when you get to experiment and you get to blossom all your skills.
When we talk about the facilities, it's really about where the students can bring that creatively. In the imagination, if you like, you can go anywhere. So a lot of the work that's done outside of classes, obviously with student projects, would make use of kind of the location that we're based in here in the heart of Limerick City, with access to lots of different resources as well within the city environment.
We learn so much skills. You can almost step into any field for a day and work that job. I wanted to go somewhere local, and I found out the facilities here are very good, so I chose this place, and I haven't looked back since.
I suppose my primary duties would be to lecture on the music production and technology programme. I teach predominantly studio-based modules. I also teach live sound engineering in the Millennium Theatre. I think just having an interest in music is the only real prerequisite we have. I mean, there's no obligation on a student to be at a certain level of music education, music theory education. We don't require anybody to have any prior knowledge. All we really want is people who are interested in music, and we kind of start at scratch then when they come in here in first year. In first year and second year, we give you, I suppose, the real fundamental background of what it means to be a music producer or a music technologist. Students would also learn a lot in first and second year about their own personal professional development and what that means, and how, I suppose, you're going to tailor your third and fourth year experience to something that is meaningful to you and something you wish to look into a bit more. In third year and fourth year, you do get to specialise in those areas. You have a number of electives you can choose from in third and fourth year, and they really allow you to just forge your own path and kind of graduate with a little bit more of a specialised degree rather than a broader degree. The most engaging, or I suppose the most exciting part of the course for a student would definitely be those moments where you get to go out into the real world and take what it is you've been working on or studying and actually apply that in a real world environment. I suppose it's great, like at the moment we have students working in recording studios in Nashville, we have other students on the road with Nathan Carter, so that would definitely generate a lot of excitement.
Welcome back to part 2, where we are going to kick off with some traditional instrumental music.
Well, from a learning perspective, it's a great opportunity for the students here because we have a good selection of varied events over the last few weeks. Today is probably one of the easier ones because we got a single performer, but in some ways that creates its own difficulties as well because everything shows and you have to be just spot on with each. That's why the spar is down with just realigning stuff to just keep it spot on for for that person. Because really what you're trying to do is to keep a visual interest there, but not take away from the main program, which is the artist, the song, and just to support what they're doing. So hopefully our efforts will be worth it.
We're excited to bring to you some European traditional music brought to life by Snezhana Rybalska and Vsevolod Sadovyi.
FilmCell stands for Film Craftsmanship, Excellence and Learning, which has stemmed from my own doctorate research. Each year we're getting a little bit more creative with it. The crew get to learn multiple different camera positions as well as the directing. As well as that, they look into the editing and how to work with the Avid Media Composer system, which is something they haven't had a lot of work experience with. It gives them a real world, I suppose, work experience working on a program like this, where they have to adapt to and troubleshoot to any of the problems that may arise.
Hailing from the west of Ireland, this songwriter promises to captivate your imagination. With his new song, Breathe, this is Hula.
Victimize myself, people that I love, and I know I've made mistakes, and I promise you I'll make them again, 'cause I'm really good at them. They don't seem so wrong.
before like starting on the Millennium Sessions, I didn't even know how to work Avid in the first place. It was really fun to work on this program. It was, even outside of editing, I got to hang out down in the theatre. I got to watch everybody else work, and that helped me actually as an editor. I'm already cutting in my head before we get into the edit suite itself.
This young singer-songwriter has recently been making waves in the Irish scene. We recommend that you keep a close eye on Abe Soare over the next couple of years. Now, please enjoy the beautiful tones of their upcoming single, Buffet of Life.
The stars in the moon shone in the room, and you lit up my life. Like a movie scene where they show you the dream and they rose to the lights. No one ever wants to find out why. Oh, no one. Oh, no one. No one ever wants to find out why. Oh, no one. Oh, no one. Sorry I consumed you. I know that it's not right. Left you looking at the crumbs. I was at your buffet of life. Sorry I consumed you. I thought that I was wise. Left you looking at the crumbs. I was at your buffet of life. Now the voice in my head is full of regret that I binged every time. Binged every time. How can I be mean when you try to flee, try to get out alive? Get out alive. No one ever wants to find out why. Oh, no one. Oh, no one. No one ever wants to find out why. Oh, no one. Oh, no one. Sorry I consumed you. I know that it's not right. Left you looking at the crumbs. I was at your buffet of life. Sorry I consumed you. I thought that I was wise. Left you looking at the crumbs. I was at your buffet of life. Sorry I consumed you. I know that it's not right. Left you looking at the crumbs. I was at your buffet of life. Sorry I consumed you. I thought that I was wise. Left you looking at the crumbs. I was at your buffet of life. Sorry I consumed you. I know that it's not right. Sorry I consumed you. I thought that I was wise.
We hope you've enjoyed this year's Millennium Sessions. A big thank you to our wonderful artists, as well as their teams from Film Cell and the Creative Technology programs at LSAD's Department of Digital Arts and Media. See you all again next year. Slán.